Welcome back to Young Trip Reactions. The next video we're going to do is he tried to backdoor his homie. Let's get into it. My homie, Banky Pound.
Shout out everybody out there
on Team
Banky
Banky Pound and Young Trip Pound,
love.
man. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support, baby.
We out here, man. We pushing P 24/7, 365. Ain't nobody doing it like us. Yeah, I said that. I meant that. I'm here to represent that. Let's go. Let's get it, man. We're on the road to 150K so we can get this meet and greet. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my members, man. We out here. We doing it. Let's go. Let's get it. 2026, man. Let's make it happen. Listen, man. Today is a crazy one, man. Same thing. I want y'all to tell me in the comments, man, whether or not you believe this was justified or not. Okay. I remember being on this compound with this dude, right? Now, you know they got these gangs. This is when the gangs is already infiltrated. They doing what they do. They doing it how they doing it, right? Okay. So, this dude, he a gang member, right? This ain't the Bloods. This the Crips. That's how they be saying it up in there. They say Crip, and them dudes respond, right? The Bloods, they say Sue or whatever the case may be. These Crip dudes, right? Okay, so this one Crip dude, right? All the time, he got a phone on the low. He got a phone on the low. Okay, he got a celly. His celly is a Crip too. So he let his celly use the phone from every now and then, you know what I'm saying, to do what he do while they go out there. That's the same thing I did when I had the phone. If you got a celly, you let your celly go, you know what I'm saying, use the phone, because you got to let them know you got it. Eventually, you got to let them know you got it, because you can't keep playing around him. If you playing around him, you ducking the police and you ducking him. So you ain't got the time or the access to use the phone the way you want to. If you let your celly know and y'all get an understanding, then you can use the phone and let him use the phone. That's his benefits. Keep your mouth closed. Don't tell your friend. Don't tell nobody else. This is in the sale business, right? So he got a phone. He letting his celly use the phone to do what he do, and then his celly looking out for him, letting him know if the police coming, whatever, right? Okay, he got a girl though. The girl he got, you know, they been together for a while or whatever. She know he got the phone. He using the phone, and like everybody else do, they got the phone is in penitentiary. What are we missing the most? What? Women.
Tired of your cracked, ugly
Advertisement,
driveway?
y'all.
We have
One
the
moment.
perfect solution for you.
Ooh, damn.
Revaflex is a heavy-duty rubber.
So he got a girl, so his girl is sending him some freak stuff, you know, videos or whatever, her playing with herself, doing this, doing that.
Sounds like the incident up at Wallace Ridge, with a guy that was sent up to Wallace Ridge with Banky. If you ain't seen that video, go watch it. I have it on my channel. Um, it's very, very similar. So this sounds like it's about to be that type of story. Go check that video out before checking this one out. It sounds like it's about to be very similar. Let's continue.
Talking to him, da. He got that saved over there and wherever he put it at. When he let his celly use the phone and he out there, little do he know, his celly is going through the phone looking at it.
It's the whole situation of that video is the video of nobody in prison should never be trusted. It's the video of nobody in prison should ever be trusted. But yeah, this video is definitely headed down the same type of path. Let's continue.
This girl doing all this stuff and he in there, you know, doing what he do, you know what I'm saying, get fascinated with her. He get, you know what I'm saying, infatuated with her, and he's sitting up in there playing with himself and looking at her videos, and he get obsessed with her, right?
He looking at dudes, girls, pictures, very similar to the same dude up at Wallace Ridge, where the dude was, you know, before he went up to Wallace Ridge. But very similar to Odu, where he was getting all infatuated and everything with dude's girl and all of that and everything that led to that, where he, had to use that sword of justice on him. It's almost like the same thing here. Oh my goodness, let's continue. And this is a gang member. The other dude was just two regular dudes. Let's continue.
He don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he can know. He thinking it's Sally in there using the phone, doing what he do, whatever the case may be, but it's Sally up in there lusting off of his girl, right?
Told you, I knew it. That's crazy. Another one of those stories, y'all. Fasten them seatbelts. Go watch my video before watching this one. Make sure you go watch why someone in prison should never be trusted, because this is basically the same thing as that. Let's continue.
So he out there one day in the park. He let his celly use the phone. His celly using the phone. She called, right? They keep the phone on silent. That's what I used to do, keep the phone on silent. But he answered the call.
He answered his girl calling the phone. He answered his celly's girl calling the phone while he's supposed to be the one using the phone. But he ain't even using the phone. He looking at her, messing with herself and her photos and looking at the photos and videos. Very similar to the dude that was telling his story to Banky, that was up on Wallage Ridge, that was sent up to Wallage Ridge because of a cell phone. And how his cell phone situation was different than Banky's situation with a cell phone. Because Banky was cut off, Banky was caught with a cell phone and was sent to Wallage Ridge. Because the first time they took the phone, then Banky got another phone, and then they sent him up to Wallage Ridge. Then he ran into that dude who told his story. And like I said, go watch that video before watching this one on why somebody in prison should never be trusted. Because it's the same just like this. This is crazy. Let's continue.
Big no. He answered the call. Yo, what's up? What's this? Oh, he out in the pod right now. Who is this? This is Sally. But yeah, he out in the pod right now. Well, what he doing? Can you call him up in there? Tell him come in and call me. I gotta talk to him about something. Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to do that because he looking out for me. I got the phone right now. Da, 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 da. Then he started telling all types of lies. Well, it's my phone. I just be letting him use it. But all the time, it's dude phone, he letting him use it. But this what he telling her. So she said, oh yeah, well, what is he doing? Why he can't come to the phone? I don't want to get into all of that, blah, blah, blah. What you mean you don't want to get into? What is he doing? Da, 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 da. Y'all in the penitentiary, why he can't come to the phone? He started telling her, because he already been lusting off her, already been looking at her pictures, her videos, all this and all that. She don't know this. He started telling her, well, I don't really want to say nothing. What's up? What's up? Talk to me. What's going on? He tried to tell her he messed with the CO bro. This in the booth. He down there. He talking to her.
Oh, no. Very similar to other old dude where he was lusting over dude's girl. It's, like I said, go watch the video about Wallace Ridge. In that I got, why somebody in prison should never be trusted. He doing the same thing. Oh, he in here messing with other people. He making, he said he just using you, all this other stuff. He don't really like you, all this other stuff. And that dude in that, I don't know about this story yet because I'm doing this in real time. But in that story, like I said, of why somebody in prison should never be trusted, that was his baby mama. He had kids with her, known her since like high school. They was in a real serious, relationship. She was holding him down until he got out. I think he only had about like 10 years, and he already did like 8 or so or 7. And then he, after what he did to old dude, basically he got another 10 years that he had to do. Crazy. But go watch that before watching this. But this is basically the same thing. But you should go watch that one or watching this one and then watch this one. Let's continue.
Which In actuality, he did. He was messing with the CO, bro. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither.
Oh, he was messing with the CO lady, but yeah, he's not telling her that to look out for her though. He telling her that so he can move in and take his girl. Not because oh, I'm just trying to look out for you. He really being here messing with the CO too. Did you know that? Just letting you know off of, he trying to get with her though. He ain't trying to just let her know to let her know. He was messing with the CO, but he's not telling her that to look out for her like he know her or he got to know her over time or something like that. He's telling her so he can move in on her. This is crazy, yo. Let's continue. That's some punk mess. Let's continue.
For you to tell or not to tell, right? What? Yeah, hey, look, don't say nothing. I don't want to say nothing. Look, I know he been, hollering at you because, this my phone, this, that, and the third. But, I be letting him do what he do. But, you know what I'm saying? I like you. I think you a good person and everything. I be telling him all the time. He carrying you. He shouldn't be doing that. You a good woman. Why? He showed me your videos. I'm sorry, but I done seen you like that because
he didn't show you his videos of her. Are you? This dude is crazy, yo. These dudes, and like Banky said in his other video, like I said, the one about the dude up on Wallace Ridge, there's tons of dudes in there that be doing this mess, trying to take other people's girls, telling their business, regardless if it's true or not, making up stories, telling the truth, everything, just so they can move in. I remember how Banky even said in that video, regarding Wallace Ridge, where one dude was so obsessed with a sergeant, he had flowers sent to her house, figured out where she lived, and had flowers sent to her house and sent to the job. And he got sent to the hole and got locked up. He had one story that he said he told, which I ain't found that yet, where one person was even obsessed with nurses, obsessed with sergeants, COs, just you name it, the cleaning staff, just anybody who came in there off the street that was a female, and they were obsessed with them. This is crazy, yo. Let's continue.
Don't really care about you. He really playing you and stuff, and I don't really like it. I done talked to him about it, but he a man. I can't tell him what to do, but I'm just letting you know, Queen, you ain't got to be going through this, that, and the third. You deserve better. I go home and...
I'm reacting to this in real time, just to let y'all know. If y'all could just see the look on my face. This is crazy, yo. Let's continue.
12 months, get with a real one. Yeah.
He going home in a year, get with him. This dude is crazy, yo. Let's continue.
He crazy. So the girl going on, what are you talking about? Listen, I'm just letting you know, look, but you know what I'm saying, just trust in me. Listen.
He not even thinking about that she gonna go back and tell dude. This is crazy, yo. And you in the penitentiary, you ain't out here in the free world, where you can get one of those push button machines or nothing to protect yourself. I mean, yeah, you can use the sword of justice, but he can easily get one too. And a sword of justice is very different than using those push button machines and you just randomly just talking to his girl on the phone. This is crazy, yo. Solitary confinement be eating their brains away from when they have to go through that. This is crazy, yo. Let's continue.
To me, I'm trying to give you the game. I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want to see you get played, Queen. He ain't for you.
And then he keep calling her Queen and stuff. He just sound so simpy. Oh my God. Let's continue.
But I think you know what I'm saying, a good woman, He giving her all this game. So she discombobulated. She don't know what to do because she been messing with this dude. She know this dude. So I don't know what be in these dudes' mind. You know what I'm saying? So he like, look, I'm saying I'm gonna try to get him to call you later. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm using the phone. But like I say, man, when you wanna holler at me, and I'm gonna let you know what's going on. But you know, I'm interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. She like,
He don't know how long he know this woman, how long he been dealing with this woman, if he got any kids with this woman. People just be shooting shots at people. This is crazy. In the penitentiary of all places too. This is crazy. Let's continue.
all right, don't worry about it. Okay. She get off. Don't say nothing. Keep it to yourself. She get off the phone. Right. He go ahead and do what he do. So
She not gonna keep it to herself. There was he is crazy, yo. Let's continue.
later on, old boy come back to the cell. He get the phone. They switch out. Right. He go out. He stay in. Right. In my mind, I'm saying to myself, what would make you think? Y'all tell me. I don't know. What would make you think you could say something to this woman one time, just met her, talk to her on the phone, and you gonna turn her against somebody that she already know?
The same thing that Banky said in the situation about Wallace Ridge with the dude, like I said in that video. How do you think that? And I said the same thing. How do you think you can turn somebody against somebody that they already been seeing, that they saw out on the street, that they actually know, that they actually laid in the bed with, that they actually created a child with, that they actually went on dates with, that they may have known even since high school or college or anything else before ended up in the penitentiary? This is crazy, yo. Or that they met at the club, or however this person may have known this person. You is crazy to think that you could turn somebody against somebody that they already know, that they already been dating, that they already have been sleeping with, that they've already had children with. You is crazy. Like I said in the story about the man up at Wallace Ridge, that was his baby mama. He had kids with her. She was waiting on him to get out because he didn't even have a lot of time until he ended up putting that sword of justice through that dude, and then he got 10 more years when he was already down to like 7 to 8 years. Let's continue.
Whether you telling the truth or not, you still, what would make you think she not gonna say nothing? I just don't get that, man. That's just mind-boggling to me. That's how desperate dudes be in prison for affection. That's how desperate they be for a woman. You dig what I'm saying? So, dude go back up in there, get on the phone, call his girl. She go off on him. Man, your cell partner told me you out there, you effing the CO lady, and da-da-da-da-da, and you doing this, doing that, and you playing me. This ain't even your phone. This his phone, blah, blah, blah. He like, what? And he snapping. He going off. So she tell him everything. No, I don't want to mess with you no more. You crazy. You this, that, and the third. So he like, look, baby, I'm telling you, this joker don't know what he talking about. Don't worry about it. I'm going to handle that. Da-da-da-da. No, F you. She hang up the phone. He crushed. He discombobulated, right? But this dude sleep with him. He in the cell with him. You know what I'm saying? This is...
He live in basically the same prison house with him, and he telling all of his business that he got going on in the penitentiary with the CO and all that. Not thinking about, oh, he may take me out while I'm asleep. This is crazy. You stay in the same house cell with him. It ain't like you stay 2 cell houses down or nothing. You stay in the same cell as him. Not even a different block, not even different cells down the hall, nothing. You stay right in the same house as him. That's crazy, yo. And to be making up these type of stories for these the dude up at Wallace Ridge, you know, from that story, the dude didn't live in the same cell as him. They just stayed in the same building, and he just let him use the phone. Well, actually, he was in the same cell as him. He moved out the cell, moved into another building, and you know, while he was out of the cell, when he was in the cell with him, he was looking at the girls' pictures but he didn't ever call her or ever talk to her. He took down her phone number and had it, and then once he moved over to another building, then he reached out to dude's girl, and he was actually all the way in another building. This dude still in the cell, living in the cell, talking to dude's girl on the phone, fantasizing, looking at her photos and pictures, never calling none of his people. The same thing like the dude was doing regarding the dude that had to be sent up to Wallace Ridge. That's crazy, yo. Yeah, solitary confinement is eating these dudes' brains away. Let's continue.
Homie, this is gang member brother. You see what I'm saying? So he don't know what to do.
This is his gang member brother. This ain't even like just a regular dude. Like, old dude up at Wallace Ridge, his cellie and him was just friends, just regular friends. And a gang, usually, y'all brothers, fight it out, box it out, and let it be. But dude probably like, heck no, this is not how I want to handle it. Let's continue.
But man, I'm telling you, man, Youngin was kind of sharp on another level because he didn't let his emotions take off on him. The average dude that young, these dudes in their 20s. The average dude is that young, heard something like that. As soon as his celly or call his celly up to the cell, or as soon as his celly come back up and say take off on him.
Dang, so this is like a young 20-year-old dude. Oh yeah, he would have just popped off. He trying to talk to his gang about how to handle it. But originally, he probably like, I just really want to pop off, but let me talk to my people. Like, he trying to be somewhat mature about it. Let's continue. Y'all gonna have a lot of pausing through this because I'm reacting to this in real time. I ain't even seen this video before. Let's continue.
Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? And go crazy. No, he playing, plot, strategize. He must have been listening to me. He playing, plot, strategize. So, his celly come back up in there. I guess his celly nervous, want to know if the girl told him, whatever. He probably playing, playing the 50, seeing what he, I mean, what's up, man? You good? Yeah, lock up. He don't say nothing. He keep it to himself. The next day when they go out, he pull up on the homies. I guess he tell all the homies what happened. This joker in here, man, he did this, he did that. He hollered at my girl. He been looking at my girl videos. I'm letting him use the phone. He done violated, why.
So he letting the other gang members know like what's going on. Probably went to the big homie, told him and the other people that's higher ranking than him about exactly what was taking place. Let's continue. And trying to get feedback from them on what to do. Let's continue.
Get with the head dude of the Crips, and the head dude of the Crips said, all right, this is what it is. They put a game plan together. So the next day, it probably at lunchtime, was it lunch? It was lunchtime. So at lunchtime, when they go to eat and they come back, you know what I'm saying? Everybody come back, boom, they go in the cell. He get in the cell. He tell dude, hey, Sally, let me holler at you. Boom, Sally come in the cell. You know what I'm saying? Because they let us out for wreck. Sally come in the cell. He get up in the cell. He talk to him. Boom, 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 boom.
Ever struggle with cans or jars that just won't open,
yeah.
leaving your hands sore or your nails bent? This adjustable stainless...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Crips come to the cell. They all pile up in the cell. Another Crip stay out there, say, get the door closed, such and such. Close the door. And then he up in there with about 10 Crips, 9 including his celly and him. Man, they punished that bambo. Man,
they punished him. Let's continue.
Beat the dog doodle out this boy, man. And then they tied him up. They ripped the sheets apart, tied him up, hog-tied him like the police be tying you. Your ankles, your legs, your hands.
They hog-tied him. They tied his hands and his ankles. Oh, man. Let's continue.
It's behind your back. They hog-tied him, stripped him naked, hog-tied him.
Oh, they ripped all his clothes off. Oh, man. Let's continue.
Call the girl on the phone. Make him tell the girl that he was telling a lie. I'm sorry, I was lying. I was trying to get with you. He ain't doing none of that. He don't mess with no girl in here. It is his phone. Blah, blah. They make him do all of that. Right? Get off the
Well, even though he really was messing with the girl, but that really was his phone, but he didn't have no right to be telling that woman about the situation with the girl so he could try to get with her. So I understand it, even though they lying about that part. But let's continue.
phone with him. Get the door open. Man, they dragged that Bama out there, man. That Bama looked like bro, he looked, man, bro, that bro, Bama had knots on his head, lip bleeding, eyes swollen. Man, he bust up. They beat the dog snot out of him. Drag him out the cell, buck naked, tied up, and throw that Bama down the stairs, man. He rolled down them stairs, man. And the stairs, if you ain't never been in the penitentiary, the stairs is like, I don't know what, I guess it's called, it's steel, but it got like spikes in it, in the stairs. You know how you got the ones that got the little hole in it, hole, squares, but it got spikes in that joint. He rolled all the way down the stairs, buck naked like that, tied up, hands behind his back, legs tied up. Everybody in the block like, man, what the? It was crazy. Man, they rolled him down the stairs, man. He hit the bottom of that joint. But by him rolling down the stairs and it was so loud, the CO heard the joint and come over there and look. They see a naked body tied up, rolling down the stairs.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They done beat him up, threw him out the cell, threw him down the stairs. The COs look up and see a naked body rolling down the stairs. Let's continue.
Man, that girl almost lost her mind, man. I don't know how long she been there, but I'm quite sure she never seen her like that. And she was like, oh, hey. And she get on the joint immediately and call it 1033. Before she even tell us to start locking up, she on the radio. They got him going down the stairs. He's naked, rolling down the stairs. They threw him down the stairs. All that. She going crazy. She hysterical. Then she hit the joint. Boom, boom, boom. Lock up, everybody lock up. Man, police started coming running up in that joint. It was a crazy, crazy scene, bro. He at the bottom of the stairs. He laid there in that joint. He in and out of consciousness. In and out of consciousness. Tied up, though.
In and out of consciousness, tied up, no clothes on, all because he was trying to talk to his gang member's girl. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. He done got stripped out of his clothes, beat up, poked up, and thrown down the stairs with no clothes on. All because he was trying to talk to his gang member's girl. Insane. Let's continue.
He tied up, hog tied, bleeding and everything. He bleeding already. He knotted all up already. Now he done rolled down the stairs. He got puncture wounds all in his back, all on his ribs, all on his legs from rolling down them stairs. Man, it's about 20-something steps. It's about 20-something steps. I think it's 24, 25, something like that. I know I used to count them. It's different on different institutions. Man, they rolled him down the stairs, man. Man, the police came in there so deep, man. There probably was about 50 cops up in that joint. 50 cops up in that joint. They got everybody locked up. They got medical over there. The nurses trying to untie him, telling the people to get some. They had to go back and get a straight razor Jones trying to cut the sheets off his arms, get him laid out so they could see how much is wrong.
They had to cut the hog tying all off to see how bad he was beat up and everything. Oh man. All because he was trying to mac on his own gang member's girl. This is crazy. Let's continue.
With him, they end up putting him on an orange boat, taking him up out of that joint. Man, they came through that joint like mad, man. You understand? They locked up about 15 people. It wasn't even 15 people involved. Some people got locked up and had nothing to do with it. Just probably because they was gang members. Man, they locked up about 15 people, man. We stayed on lock for about a week and a half, man. It was so many empty cells up in there.
Does your internet bill
Advertising
keep getting
woman.
higher? That's because typical internet deals are full of surprises.
Oh, they had empty cells up in this joint, like I don't know what, because a lot of them gaming was in the cell together, man. They got empty cells up in that joint. They locked the pod down, man. We stayed on lock. They come around there, man. The gang investigator was pulling everybody out the cell, checking tattoos, make sure your tattoos weren't gang related, seeing if you was on the gang list, all of this stuff, man. It was crazy work, man. All because he let his lust get in the way of reality, man. He thought he could pull the dude girl by trying to expose the dude for messing with a CO, but all that came from him using that phone and looking at that girl and getting infatuated with that girl. And he thought he can get her because he heard the way dude talked to her. He seen the way dude was playing her. So he thought that he can give her this information and it would endure her to him. Man, what is...
That's crazy. Somebody that he already knew on the street. She already knew him before going to prison. What makes you think you're going to win? No way. Let's continue.
I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't get it. And I know dudes will do that. That's why dudes on the street talk about when they try to pull a girl and she say, I got a man, oh, I'm better than you, man. You want to upgrade? Man, you don't put nobody else down to lift yourself up, man. Ain't no real woman going to look at you like you a real dude because you already hating on somebody. So, yeah, he had a failed plan, man.
Facts. You cannot put a man down that a woman is already talking to try to lift yourself higher than him so then you can take his girl. No woman is going to respect you for doing that. Absolutely not. Let's continue. I mean, this dude was even talking about, I'm going to get out before him. So kick it with me because I'm going to get out before him. That's crazy. You think that's going to work over somebody that she already know, already been dating, already been intimate with, already knew on the street? That's crazy. Let's continue.
He had a failed plan, man, and he paid for it dearly. He paid for, man, they punished him. Bro. I don't know if he can snap back from that. I don't know, but they beat him down, man. They threw him down the stairs. He rolled down them stairs, man, like he was a slinky. You know what I'm saying? Banga, 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 banga. If you know about slinkies, you might...
Like a slinky. Dang. Let's continue.
Too young to know about a slinky. But he rolled down them stairs like a slinky, man. And he was tied up, man, you know. And I've seen some dudes tied up since I've been locked up. But to see that, man, I was like, man, I ain't seen no dude tied up and get thrown down the stairs. That was the only time I seen that. But I have seen dudes get tied up and get tossed over the tier. That's a whole nother story. That was vicious. And that ain't something that you want to see or something that you want to hear. Black! Crazy work, right? But yeah, man, they beat him up, man. Them Crips beat him up, tied him up, and threw him down the stairs, man. You want to mess with your brother's girl, you want to tell, you want to snitch, you want to lie. They gave him what they thought he deserved, man. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't know if he deserved it or not, man. I know he deserves something. He deserves something, and he got something, but that was crazy work, man. So that's the thing about them phones too, man. You got that phone and you got a seller. You probably gonna have to let your seller know you got it to be able to have more leisure time to use it. But in order to do that, you probably gonna have to let him use it too. So you're doing it for more than one reason. You letting him use it because you want to sell with him, and you also letting him use it because if you think he want to tell, man, you on the phone too. You done made calls too. You know what I'm saying? So you not only telling on me, you telling on yourself. So that's why you want to. I had a seller before, old time, remember I told y'all when I tried to let him know because we was going on out there. And he found out he was scared to use it. He was scared to use it. And when we got through the lockdown and beat the shakedown and everything, we came off 2 weeks later, he just up and moved. And I asked him, I said, man, what's up, man? Why you moving? And he was like, man, I just think I can't be in there with that, man. He was older than me. He had been locked up longer than me. And I respected it. He ain't tell on me, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I can't stand there, bro. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I want to go home. And I respected it, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy work, man. But anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Y'all think he deserved that, or y'all think he deserved worse, or y'all think he deserved less? You know, either way, it was what it was. He got what he got. You know what I'm saying? It's just y'all opinion and my opinion. What do you think? Do you think they overkilled? Do you think they, you know, I don't know. I think he deserved it. In my opinion, I'm telling you up front, he deserved it, man, because you violated in every way possible. You violated your brotherhood. You violated that man's relationship. You violated all of the rules and everything that you signed up for. So you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no mercy in the penitentiary. I told y'all that 15,750 million times. Ain't none of that in the penitentiary. Anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Make sure you hype the video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. And make sure you are subscribed. Check your subscription, man. We out here, man. We pushing P 24/7, 365. If you ain't got the membership, I ain't going to tell you what you're missing. Somebody else going to tell you. But you're still going to be missing it until you get it.
I'm not really a cupcake.
Advertise
But I
on,
am
y'all.
super baked. Instantly can of
Mood is third-party.
Yeah, this is very similar to the incident out at Wallage Ridge. You, for people that are in the penitentiary that do have access to sneak and have a phone and have access to YouTube, stop letting people use your phone, even if they your cellular. You just got to find other ways so you can use it by yourself to prevent these type of situations. Because this is the second story that that I've told of Bankies where where the cellie is allowing his cell partner to use the phone, and then come to find out they ain't even calling nobody, they ain't even texting nobody, they ain't on no social media talking to nobody or nothing like that. They strategizing about how to talk to your girl and how to flirt with her and how to take her away from you, even though you've been in a long-term relationship with her, had kids and everything else, and all of a sudden now now you in a situation where you gotta use hands, feet, the sword of justice, tie them up, throw them down the stairs, strip them out of their clothes, all types of other stuff, poke them up with the sword of justice and all that. So for anybody who may be subscribed to my channel or run across my channel as reactionists to prison stories, just stop letting them use it. I know it's probably not the route you want to go, because then it's like, oh, maybe they'll tell or nothing like that. Well, shoot, you just got to take that risk, because you keep hearing the same type of stories from Banky that this just keep on happening, where your cell partner, they ain't even reaching out to nobody. They reaching out to your people, trying to take them, trying to have a romantic relationship with the person that you were in a romantic relationship with, or one of your relatives at least, or somebody like that. So just stop doing it. That's my advice on that. And dude, yeah, he got exactly what he deserved. And they probably should have used that sword of justice too, instead of using just their hands and feet and everything. That's what I think the only difference should have been, to add that more of that sword of justice. So that's all I really got to say about it. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the link back to Banky pinned at the top of the chat as always, and in the link in the description. And before you even watch this video, make sure that you go check out Why Somebody in Prison Should Never Be Trusted, because that is basically the same type of thing as this. And so you would watch that, then come watch this, and then you'll know it's basically the same thing. And I'll have Banky's video pinned at the top of the chat as always, and in the link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.